go ahead and load up a new single player game here. You can see on one account I am 6 hours in. My other account is my son's account because he's been playing it. Further ado, let us hop right in. The flight to the desert world Zazura will last 14 years. It is a one-way trip. When you awaken, your new life begins. Select Pioneer Print. Customize. Additional fabrication options coming soon. I do wonder what their additional fabrication options will be.
Body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings. Above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes.
13 minutes is
Adaptation
crazy.
Required.
13 minutes is insane. They actually pull up the lives so we can see how things are doing. Pressure tolerance. We got the boot and talk to Noah first.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job is your life. I wish I could make full introductions, but courtesies must wait. We are both going to die if we stay here. There's another Noah node in the life pod outside. Get me there and I can get us both to safety.
One thing you guys may notice, it's almost like a little pet peeve of mine, it bugs the shit out of me. But sometimes, this text and what they're saying will not line up. I don't know what was done first.
Slow motion, under 60 atmospheres of pressure. Oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh and pry your joints apart. I've opened the door to the adaptation chamber. Your printed body can borrow tricks from indigenous life. You'll feel better. You'll be better. The last pioneer didn't make it to the life pod. I'm activating their black box signal. You will make it. That's why you're the QI.
Yeah, I'm special.
User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation.
Oh, he's gotta get in here now.
Terra Pioneer Nanotech, your gene donor
Survive
found.
these deaths.
You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sample.
I really do
Adaptive
hope
methylamine N-oxide
better see as
synthesis.
well.
Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative.
Let's see here. Looks like that's not. It's not bad. Actually, let me go down here. Sorry, I'm just. Looks pretty solid to me. Lots of little things to grab down. My game just, I've never seen that. I've never had any game issues before. It's kind of concerning for a second there. There's a couple things to be grabbed around here. I don't know if there's anything else in this room specifically, but there's a few things to be grabbed around here.
Scanning for necessary adaptation. Please.
Dirty kind. So, that's good. That's good. We are in a not so great position here, are we? A lot of goodies. Oh, excuse me, we grabbed out though. A lot of goodies. Tonto, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Who all we got in here right now? Make sure you say hi in the chat. Deep dive. Creepy. As far as I know,
A
there's like
serious accident has occurred. Your sleep
It's
lane has
creepier
been
than it really
separated
is.
from the
Way
cicada.
scarier looking than it is. Honestly, I've heard a lot of people say the other, like the other way around. I think this game is 10 times less scary than the first game. The worst part of this is the collectible item. And honestly, even with him, he's only scary when he like gets out of sight. Like, there's only one of them. So when you're out there in his little area and trying to get past him, like, as long as you can like see him, it's really not that scary.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV.
So once he gets out of your sight and you're like, oh shit, where did he
Between
go?
us,
And it gets like,
I
oh
prefer
no.
Noah. You are the QI, the qualified investigator. Wear it with pride. We have made violent planetfall, Big Bay 3. But if things go wrong, I am authorized to print a QI or two for troubleshooting. If we're going to complete the mission to build a human future on this
Adam
world,
420, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
you
How's
will
it
have to
going?
lead the way.
We are just
ready to
getting
begin?
started here, Neo. I am ready to
I
begin.
can't release the life pod. The clamps are corroded shut. The tyranny of matter. You'll have to swim out and release them manually. They're on the back of the pod, outside the passenger window. Mind your breath.
Alrighty. Easy stuff here. Show off the things. What if that's, you're pretty deep. Whole cave is deep. Pretty interesting little spot. Like, there's not really much to be said or had around here. But you are far underwater, so you will lose oxygen pretty quick.
Oxygen.
This is somewhere we can return to pretty soon.
Prepare for launch.
Let's go. Going topside.
Lifeboat release. Trajectory error.
It's gonna be a long.
Collision. Thrusters disabled. Clearing main thrusters. Stand by.
Considering the thing's not fully released, and they're talking about a 2 to 3 year early access developmental window. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this
Brace
off
for
and on
corrective
for quite some
orientation.
time. Same with ground. I need to return to ground actually. Before the first large location update, the greenhouse area, the garden and whatnot,
Increasing
I like had
thrusters.
played all the content
Releasing parachute.
up to that point. I had everything, and I stopped. Got bored. There's nothing else to do. The update came out. And I have not played since then. There's actually been 2 big updates. I'm pretty sure.
Wake up.
I don't know if they've added.
Starnav does not recognize the sky.
Starnav does not recognize this guy. That seems not good.
Titan class biosignature on the horizon.
Word. I think it's so eerie.
You are not on Caesura, Pioneer.
Here we are, and here we go, and let's
Locating
dive
the colony is
right
your best
in.
chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water.
Food and
This organism
water.
filters brine into
We
drinkable
shall
fresh
get
water.
everything.
This may be an adaptation to the seawater's
100-dash, I
anomalously
can't get.
high viral load.
Yeah, we got quite a bit to do here. I keep trying to dash, I can't. Here's some quartz.
This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have
Okay,
formed
titanium,
on or near a
quartz,
coral dome.
and copper really bad. It's gonna be your
Copper
starting
is key to
materials.
simple electronics.
Stuff will also kind of
Bacterial
work in a
action
second.
creates copper on
Let's
cave
get our most
roads
basic
and
stuff
overhangs.
first.
The portable locker can be hand carried or attached to a hard point. Avoid workplace friction.
I'm gonna show you.
Inform
We're
your
grabbing this
coworkers
for a
before
very
moving
specific
their stash.
reason. Drop that. Grabbing this for a very specific reason, which you guys will see and understand in this second. This is 100% not going to be used for storage.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region. Tracking
Okay.
every only viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution.
Silver. Missing colonists. Let's
I
find this stuff
printed
real quick.
26 colonists
Cooper,
before
what
the
was the
sleep bay drowned. Many of them more than once. This is my purpose. To reincarnate you from digital storage, support your work, and if necessary, reverse your death. If I lose track of my colonists, I am empowered to send a qualified investigator to track them down. Do this for me, and I can offer you hazard pay. Credit against your contract debt. Risk code, Sierra Ordinal Warrant 2. I am already searching for the black boxes of the missing colonists. Stand by for search locations. Downloading colony manifest to your PDA.
Makes me want to play Subnautica 1 again.
This isn't Caesura. I thought you
Why
should
not?
discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for us. Your fellow pioneers, my fellow Noah nodes, working together to break ground for those who still sleep. Instead, silence. Not even the cicada answers. We are alone. I've sent your PDA the standard survival guide. While you pioneer the area and fabricate your tools, I'll apply myself to the life pod sensors.
Awesome. Obviously, similar as the first one. Let's different locations over time. That will point us in the right direction. We'll get some of these. Just some action. No, we don't really need it. All that's in here is going to be for the so we'll get to silver. Welcome centers here. Other direction. The requirement for silver is kind of insane. I don't know where we gotta go to get it. Where we gotta go to get it? It's actually gonna be kind of difficult. We probably should get a battery and go to the welcome center first if we're being 100%. I don't think I've ever seen one of these this close over here before. Interesting.
Do not hesitate to use alien life forms for survival purposes, but always search for unexpected complexity.
Don't laugh. Oh, what if I do? So much to be found. So much to be done. Quick crafting now. Whoops. Oh my goodness.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent heart icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission.
We just need a battery. We need silver. We need more. This stuff in here. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Those are the distractions that I really don't need those at all. Actually, this.
I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater.
Thomas, welcome to the
Heavy
stream.
metal
How's
assays
it going?
detect bone blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. This planet is already killing you. We have to know if the life pod biobed can help. Find a convenient way to die. Your black box will phase your mind to the biobed.
She loved this.
I'll print you in a new body. You can return to your point
No
of exit
interaction
to
or pretty
retrieve
fun
dropped
sometimes.
items. Regular reprinting may help slow down environmental contamination.
They are.
It's not a long-term solution, but for now, we have to triage.
I always say, okay, this one must say, no way I'm going to die on purpose.
I understand.
How's that it? Interesting. Well, I'm glad you understand. I am very, very glad you understand. Let's actually try not to die at all. So we have our sonic resonator. There's just not a whole lot. Like, no guaranteed or heavy amounts of copper. Just gotta kind of float around and find it. That seems like a decent spot, though. Oh, his starting area, basic caves will have it. bunch in here. Actually, it's not a super solid cave.
Oxygen.
Copper. Oh goodness. Oh boy. We have potentially fucked up. Nah, we'll be alright. We're good. Oh, we're out of space. That's right. Kind of need this little cave over here. Super good for copper, apparently. There's a fuck ton of it down there. So we don't have fin jets. We're also just super slow. I can make a battery now. I can make the scanner now.
Stranded on
We need more,
4546B. Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
Riley's insane. That's why. I'll keep moving. Scan some of these little basic stuff too. Down here. Give it a goal to scan everything eventually. I'm not sure what to do with that, honestly. I'm gonna grab some just to have it. But I legitimately don't know what to do with
Oxygen.
it. Hurry up! Scan the coral. Oof, this one's risky. It's a little more risky here. Pushing it close. Not really. We could have been on there for a little bit longer. Guys, if you're in the chat, let me know. How is audio today? I need to turn up my mic, turn down my mic, turn up the game, turn down the game. Let me know. Because I really can't tell. Justin, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Just make sure you say something in the chat and I will shout you out. Now we just need the silver, which will be a little bit more achievable now. Especially after we do this. And we go get the welcome center unlocked.
Colony structure located.
Colony structure.
There may be clues to the location of the main habitat.
There's actually both the habitat builder pieces are here, if I remember right. Pick up this guy right here, which will release this little bottom area. If you need air, this will drop air, but this is also collecting, I guess, a little air bubble up here. So you could spend a decent amount of time in here.
All systems online. Power connected.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Coroltai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus.
Well, you can't
We don't know when else you will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow debt slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over
get it
and over
elsewhere
again.
too, but
But don't let that beauty seduce you,
just like
Pioneer.
easy and
Exposure to
guaranteed.
Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
Sorry, try not to talk over too much of the audio so you guys can hear it. And there's gonna be a bunch right here in a second too. here. You can access our mods though. Max dash and C. Obviously, I usually watch control C skimmer. I kind of try with this. I do feel like I'm moving a little faster down here versus just in the middle of the room. Oh yeah, you move significantly faster. Significantly faster. Holy shit. Like a fucking little race car. Another thing scannable in here, although I don't think it's necessarily meant to be scannable and it's kind of hard to hit just the right angle. There's a spotlight here. I'm not even sure where the spotlight's at. I don't think it's this thing. I've tried looking at that thing directly. Is it in between here? Maybe it is that thing. I don't know. Either way, let's talk to the Noah in here.
I'm in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Street Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved. Picked up and hurled a full fathom into the deep, with you and I aboard. 20,000 hours earlier, a hard line leading to a habitat complex in the north was deliberately cut. Why? And if I am not mistaken, and I never am, this node was killed by an explosion below the structure. More mysteries for the qualified investigator. I've retrieved 2 messages. I think you should review them. I remember Sophie very fondly.
There's gonna be quite a few messages here. Just one of you guys.
Hello, I am Zigimantis Tarvilas, formerly EVA engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess. Here is my formula for a quick base. Fill up on titanium, quartz, and copper. Get your builder tool. Wave it around a bit, check the battery, get comfortable. Build a corridor. Put a solar panel on top. You must have power to make air. Put a hatch on the end. Go inside. Build lockers. As a fabricator, it will draw from your lockers automatically.
Ashley, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
Now you have made a perfect work camp. Later you can add a room for biobed, processor, scanner station, a real bed, maybe grow some plants. The rest will follow.
Honestly, joined at a terrible time because we are going to be listening to a
You'll
bunch
want to visit the
of...
biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active biomod. While less permanent than adaptations, I've been told they're more fun. Sophie would have cleared anything in there.
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? Wouldn't that set you free?
That's what I mean. It's possible. Like it's little things like that. Bug me.
This world is yours to explore, but it is not for man. You'll join us soon enough.
See, again, they're leaving out. They leave outfits sometimes. Like, I
Welcome
don't know
back,
what was
Pioneer.
done first.
I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By
It's
now
the name
you
of
know
my
we're
cat.
not on the
I
Zora.
know my cat.
We
Oh.
call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to
Never
learn
mind,
how to
Penny.
survive. Nahima?
Hey, fellow debt slave. I'm Nahima Nakota, ecologist. Take a sip of seawater. Notice that sweet blood taste under the salt? That's a toxic dose of heavy metals. Nobody survived past 3 months. It's a beautiful place to die over and over again.
But don't let that beauty seduce you, Pioneer. Exposure to Proteus causes a delusion we call Maysfield syndrome. The call of the sea. People may tell you it's a gift. Ignore them. You remember what Kara did to our homes. You know we can't trust alien biology. We've set up a lab here with a few basic biomods. They're safe. But if you start to hear voices, or if you get the urge to swim to the tree, don't go. Habitat is due north. We'll come pick you up. See you soon, Pioneer.
You know, I never really noticed that. Does it not say it here? you know what Kara did to our homes? We're not aliens. We're people, right? Like, we're people out colonizing or whatever it is we are doing. Trying to start a life. Like, whatever the fuck you would call it, the disease thing. We found it on another one. And Riley thought she got rid of it and left. Did it somehow make it to our planet? Or, I don't really understand the full lore of this game sometimes. What do we need? Okay, back to focusing. We have the scanner. We need glass and another battery. We actually have both these things actually. Habitat already made. Now we just need.
Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards Zero Debt Day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor. Proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
Let's fill it. There's all these little like alcove areas. People like have bases and stuff like that. I'm gonna go through all these. Like these have a bunch of scannable things. Often not at a time. We'll also have collectibles. This for instance. Not good. Again. We will deconstruct it. Are we gonna switch? It's kind of obnoxious. Lots of food.
Field notes. Under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet. And we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
That is that talking to you. Right, yeah, Nita, that is this thing talking to you. Yeah, roughly northeast of the life pod, 150 meters, is the next little upgrade. Scan this thing.
This life form is a biological antenna. It offers useful genetic material adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining.
This is the next.
Digest freely.
So this makes it so that we can eat and drink like the fish. So, I mean, not necessarily drink, but mostly eat. Have that. For those of you who don't know, once you already unlock something, once you find new copies of it and scan it, it'll just be like titanium. Alright, now coming over here. Let me see, this is like the main habitat. And very soon it would have gave us a thing to follow to come over here, but that's okay, let's go over on our own. More stuff. There's a lot of important stuff over here, but we're not here for most of this scannable stuff. We'll come back to that in a second. Leave me alone.
Detected. Flares may distract attacking predators.
Where the hell was the one I was just in? Have I lost my mind? There it is. It's just titanium. Oh, there's a beacon here. Titanium's something we haven't scanned, by the way.
Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics.
So this is one of the quickest and earliest places to get silver. Oh my god, would you leave me alone, buddy? Please? There's also some bigger deposits over here too. Be a good early place to come for some bigger deposits. Yes, the number one reason is the silver. This area is full of silver, especially these little caves with this blue stuff, man. You come down here and you're just gonna be finding silver left and right. Loads of silver. We're actually about to probably fill up on silver, honestly, before we go back. It's so valuable. Okay, this one here specifically seems to be the absolute worst for silver, but
Oxygen.
usually it's pretty good for silver. If you cut these, hurry up. Ah, oxygen. Maybe oxygen. Didn't I grab the fish? What's an item? More coppers. What a pretty cave. I'm actually gonna grab this copper. Copper's another one of those things that can sometimes feel kind of rare. Even though it's actually like everywhere, like you just don't seem to find it that fast or often. Alright, the inventory's already full. I'm gonna kind of waste this stuff just so we can grab a little bit more. All this stuff we can carry. Get some there and head back up. We'll come back for scandals. We should have everything we need for our first for our oxygen tank, and that'll help a lot here, so I'm gonna do that first. Flashlight.
The Noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Letter first alert. Alrighty.
Contact. I've located the black box of Anita Gottschall, the colony purser. Partial voice data retrieved.
We're so hungry.
Anita always liked to watch you shuffle cards. She said you had a knack for holding things. Find out what happened to her. Signal location uploaded to your PDA.
We're looking for our first survivor at the moment. First they will be one of those for. We have it for it. Standard air tank made, yay. We actually have a lot of the basics here. We're going to want to start building a resource. Mistake I made. Where is it? Is it over here? I think. Is it? There's one of them. Who's though? So that's the one that's blowing out. Base. I've always built my base like the same spot. I also don't want to build it somewhere like inconvenient as shit either. Let's get rid of all these skills here. Oh, another beacon card. side's not gonna get locked. It's cool.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. I'm going up. Calm down. Hold your horses. If we go down here, yes, I know this looks scary, but I promise you it's really not. There's not really anything down here that's gonna fuck with you. This is actually goes down to the starting area. It's correct if you keep swimming down. Hydroelectric turbine, very valuable. There's a big part of the wreck over there that's useful if you want. Yeah, if you just keep swimming down here, this is actually the starting area that you launched yourself out of.
The tadpole Sea-Space Mobility Pod plugs into a range of customizable holes. 30 seconds. To the Scout Ray Seafoil.
Yeah, I'm going.
While the tadpole is a valuable air supply, remember that breath holding is a good way to train up your conscientiousness.
Will you help? If I feed you, will you feed us? This is my body, given for you. Just help us eat.
Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking the viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution. The noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the lifeboat at your convenience. Caution. You have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. Infections brought in, scans and return with appropriate treatment equipment. 30 seconds.
the black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would call weakly supervisable. It means I respond well to human guidance. I can take partial instructions and generate a coherent concept of operations.
Record day 620. Sophie Boucher entering. Anita Gottschall and 5 others left Habitat in protest of my decision to end medical treatment for the sick. They call themselves the Jubilee. They are going to move back to Camp 1 for now. Anita claims her group can live in the open sea. She believes the planet is trying to give us what we need to survive through the angel combs. I insisted on giving them physicals. They are lucid and rational. No worse off than the rest of us. I can't prove that they are living because of Macefield. I can't convince Anita that she is in the thrall of a virus that compels her to the tree like a rat whose parasites drive it into the cat's jaws. I asked Noah not to reset them when they die, but I suspect it will anyway. Everyone will blame me. Well, so be it. I must ask Nahima what will happen to the ecosystem if the Jubilee group eats everything. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn!
Zip is dead. Not just reprinted. Dead. We all saw how she suffered. The metal poisoning. Her hands trembled. Her gums turned blue. She was always cold. We thought her visits to the hot caves were therapeutic. Sophie let her get away with it. Everyone loves Zip. But one day she did not return. 2 days. 3.
Seek
We could
fresh
hear her
water
black box
intake.
crying her death down at the bottom of the cave. Why wouldn't Noah reprint her? On the 4th day, Sleep Bay 3 printed a new copy of Zipporah Mock. She was not our Zip. She remembered nothing since the day she boarded the Cicada. Chap says Noah reset her to her last known good state. I am aghast. We are contracted to work off a debt to Altera. But any debt society needs the promise of a jubilee, the trumpet blast of freedom when all is forgiven. Old kings in Babylon declared jubilee when they took the throne lest the people rebel. But now our king can reset the calendar on the day before the jubilee. Naima is right. We are slaves. I must know what is down in that hot cave. I believe Noah fears it and killed Zip to hide it. I believe the Jubilee is out there somewhere in this ocean. A better way to survive.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded.
Welcome aboard. offline. Power connected. All systems online. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Warning, power offline. Power connected. All systems online. Welcome aboard. Seek fresh water intake. The Wakemaker is a marine adaptation of the Spacemaker EVA thrust pistol system. Travelers should be careful to rest their wrist, elbows, and shoulders during prolonged use. Something large is moving nearby.
Okay, you continue. My mouth is full of holes. I'm turning on the nitrogen. It's great. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger. It's faster. The biobed got you. Until it all happens again. The metal. What makes you? This time it is poison. If this works, we can slow down the signals by secreting our bodies until we find a cure. What if there is no cure? What? Sweetie, don't be scared. You know we'll find a way. That's what I'm afraid of.
Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded. important colony structure partially disassembled. Seek caloric intake. Break diving may lead to disorientation, asphyxiation, and print loss. Ensure you are prepared to die usefully. Echo-analysis detects human remains interred beneath the sediment. This site is a mass grave.
Okay, black box, it's Cuba. I'm trapped by malbreach. I don't have any flares. I'm not getting eaten. The cook will not be eaten. I'd rather run out there. Habitat's gone.
Seek fresh water intake.
People with the beds. Some of us made out with Gunzo. I'm sorry, Gunzo. I said I was going back to Habitat, but I'm going to find the Jubilee, and I don't think they can feed you all. I'm sorry, man. I left you. I don't know where I'm gonna reprint. I don't know what I remember. Look, if I find this, the Jubilee went south to the cave where the crabs are. Do you understand? The cave where the crabs are.
The noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the knife pod at your convenience. Seek caloric intake. Limestone is formed by seek critical attention. Each plateau in this region once housed tens of billions of living things. User death imminent.
Look, anytime I say Nahima Journal Go, it starts recording. Then I print the important parts in ports in case I get reset. So it's recording now? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Are you embarrassed? Hey, Nahima's hanging out with me in an air pocket and she's milking the sponges. No, I'm obviously embarrassed. Why? Because you seem to think sponges are mammals. Because you've recorded permanent evidence you have a friend, or is it me specifically who's an embarrassment? I have lots of friends. And they worry about me if I don't show up. This sponge secretes an antibiotic for me because I feed it. People think solidarity is something for humans with full bellies. But they're wrong, Zip. Nature isn't just red and tooth and claw. There's more going on than a market of violence. So come down and visit the hot caves with me. Display a little solidarity.
T. Ruby and R. Lead pilot. Partial voice data retrieved.
Hey! Umala! Uh-oh.
Do you remember the flight to the Cicada? Before you were scanned into storage, Ruby kept maneuvering the shuttle wildly, and then apologizing to the passengers. I don't know how you felt about it. Personally, I was charmed. She finds her work intoxicating, and that's what life is all about. Loving what you do. Signal location uploaded to your PDA. Welcome aboard. Power connected. All systems online.
Oxygen.
Warning. Power offline. Welcome aboard. Warning. Power offline. Power connected. All systems online.
30 seconds.
Welcome aboard.
The noetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
I've located Lucretia Kapoor, the mission's AI ethicist. You may find her final words troubling. I certainly do.
Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. Do not.
She often asked you to resume your stories when you were interrupted. She made eye contact when she spoke. A considerate woman, and not easily frightened. Sing.
Contact. Primary habitat detected. It is silent. Combustion byproducts detected. Fire is a critical risk in oxygen-rich habitats.
Dr. Wu's log. Day 755. I think I've cracked it. Sophie and Anita are both right. The Protea virus causes Macefield syndrome. But only one kind of Protea virus. The plume strain. Maybe it's tainting Anita's angel comb adaptations. I've tuned the sonic resonators to destroy the viral crystals grown by the plume strain. We should test on the angel combs out west with those promising heat shock proteins. And if I'm wrong, hey, I'm just a dietitian. Noah should have woken up a virologist.
Stop! Don't do it, please! The kids deserve a chance to live!
Noah? Is there a fire? Noah, do not open the Seacocks. Noah? Acknowledge, please. I have a mouse trap, Noah, and I'll use it. Do not...
This firebed was destroyed with a demolition explosive. The composition is not a licensed fabricator recipe.
Habitat is gone. The biobeds blew up and Noah flooded everything. I got to my air just in time. We tried to drag people clear, but they're gone. I don't think they're gonna reprint. I'm taking survivors due east to the tadpole pens. Swim down the tunnel past Sophie's office to the baby jellies. I'll do a head count at the worksite there.
Kurultai record, very quick. Damn it, there is a riot in Habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives. Fire. God, we're on fire. I have to go. Ganzo! 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 Signal everyone outside to rally at the tadpole pens.
About 25 people lived here. They were trying to build a life. Farms and biomods that could support 40,000 sleeping souls. But they didn't make it. Why? Were they sick? Did the Maysfield syndrome subvert them? We have to know. I've activated Dr. Wu Langyi's black box. He's in a viral hot lab. His work may be your best lead. We should salvage what we can. I've retrieved a few files. Gather all the blueprints you can. Especially the scanner station.
It's not a real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual. Noah's cephalopod-inspired architecture uses a central administrator to govern limb nodes at remote work sites. As a frozen AI, Noah is unable to revise its architecture at runtime, reliably controllable by less intelligent systems such as human operators, except under extreme situations. Cephalopod-inspired? An insult to octopodes. It won't let you die. Not its precious workforce. If you become uncontrollable, it'll wipe your memories and start over. No anger, no resentment. A nice, clean you. Change? Why would it want to change? The damn thing is in heaven.
Bro, I keep muting my mic for a second and freaking...
Nobody wants this.
How
I
long?
hate it more than I can say, but
How long?
it's time. As colony surgeon, I have determined that we can no longer take care of the sick. We don't have the calories to spare. I will not force anyone to reprint. But I ask that once you are too sick to work, you volunteer for recycling into a new body. It won't cure the permanent damage, but it will clean out the metals and virus for a while. At least this is fair. Until we know how to adapt the metals without going Maysfield, we're all going to get sick. I will lead the way myself. Let the record show that Noah did not advise me in this decision.
Children. Oh man, I keep forgetting. I'm such a bot. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much audio is missed there. I'm so bad at this sometimes. Well, it's so funny. Actually, I think we're done here. Let's head out and look for a few things here. Aha, is this the last tadpole fragment? I knew there was one right here somewhere. Boom! Big money moves. We've actually made a shit ton of progress for this first part. This is actually the edge of the map. I wouldn't recommend going off over here, maybe. I don't know what's down below. This is not Collector Leviathan area. He's more to the east.
30 seconds.
Yeah, like an actual map to use. Useful. It's not Collector Leviathan area. This is just edge of the map. This is unfinished territory. The map will probably be extended. In fact, I think this is like towards the tree. It's like a drop off here. Let's go towards the tree. Still creepy in here. Go much further over there, and you're gonna hit the wall, the world border, and you're gonna be introduced to the protectors of the border, as we'll call them, border patrol. That's terrible. What is making that? Is it those things? What is these two? Makes some of the creepiest noise. It almost sounds like it. Like, damn. Was it those things that that was? Eerie, you know. Or a bunch of turbine over here if you didn't have it already. Just we really lucky not to already have it. Yeah, that's a big one. I've never seen that big before.
30 seconds.
Let's go ahead and get Ruby's black box real quick. And then I think we're gonna call it a first part. I'll probably collect up some basic stuff in between. But we made quite a bit of progress already. Just this first part. This thing's being thoroughly annoying.
Contact. Altera Starship wreck detected.
Hey, Gonzo, you hear that? South, close. Everybody get your flares ready. Keep them away from the kids. Two of them!
Another tactical fragment in case you didn't have it already.
Uh-oh.
Let's double check. Yeah, we have it all. This is what we want, but we need space. Oh, it is a narrow reach. I thought that sounded like a narrow reach. Okay. Chill, bud. Chill, buddy. Chill. What can we get rid of here? Oh, you can drop that. I feel like we just don't do that. We'll drop the fibrous pulp. That's probably, although I like never collect that stuff, it's probably the easiest things to get. There's loads of it all around. But we actually need this lead here. Go and give it a quick scanny scan. Bottle. Give me all that lead. Not full of it. Probably get a little more. Just letting all this lead was here. Chunk of shit to be explored later at some point. Although I don't think there's much to be explored on this ship, so I don't actually know if that's like something that's really yet necessary. Bro, chill the fuck out. Thank you. Bye-bye.
This colony of worms in a shared membrane has no earthly analog. You have discovered a new claim. It may be auctioned off or reserved as a gift for that special someone in your future.
But yeah, we got two super huge, super essential things that we need to continue What the fuck is that? Is it for my base? Is that what am I seeing over there? Oh yeah, it's for my base. It's the windows that we built. I don't know why they're looking like that. It's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. I do think that's what we're gonna call it though. We got all those black boxes. Next up, it'll probably call me back there and tell me to go to the, what's it called? The tadpole pen, I think is what's next. There might be, actually, I think there's one more black box to collect. The Wanderer black box, possibly. But yeah, we're like caught up on all that stuff. We're gonna do some off-screen organization. I don't think we're gonna expand the base. We'll probably do some basic collecting of stuff. But yeah, we only have, like I said, we only have like one more, I think, black box it'll tell us about before it tells us about the tadpole pens, and that is the Wanderer one, I believe, if I remember correctly. That is, if I remember correctly. But we have the tadpole unlocked. We literally just gotta make the tadpole, which we'll do in the next episode. We have the sonic resonator unlocked, which we're actually gonna look at making right now. That's pretty important. We just need titanium ingots and wiring kits. So for that, we actually need to build the processor. We need some out acids. So we gotta collect a few little things. And before we go, I'll show you.
Welcome aboard.
I'm thinking of strong acid, mild acid can be made here. How much was needed? That was it. Perfect. We'll have the processor made then. You could also make your own biolab. But as of right now, we can just go to the local stuff and figure out that. This thing is essential though to create ingots. And that's going to be essential in creating both the sonic resonator and the tadpole. So we need 2 titanium ingots and a wiring kit. Let's see if we can afford that.
Warning. Power offline.
Ah, weave it too much power. What's the solution to this? Simplest solution now is going to be to just throw these bad boys on here.
Power connected.
We'll get a second
All systems online.
shortly, but as of right now, that's all we really need. You guys know what did this? Let's finish making this real quick for you guys, and then in the next episode we will show you guys this thing's 2 uses. We'll build the tadpole and we'll get headed on towards facing the collectible item. Yeah, we just gotta wait on this now. It's gonna take a second. Oh, we made a lot of progress though in this first little episode. That should be everything, right? Yes. Boom!
The Resonator's blueprints include several components not based on Altera designs or any known human engineering. Despite these irregularities, the Resonator will selectively fracture mineral deposits and a narrow range of alien
Any
biomolecules.
more empty batteries around here? Or full batteries for that matter. Do not believe so. I'm about to have 2 empty batteries, or at least partially empty. And then what we're gonna make, if we can real quick, we can also. See, battery terminal. So we can start charging these bad boys. I kinda hate having things up there for this guy, but just for space purposes, we'll throw it up there for now. Boom, that's that built. Like I said, I will show you guys this thing's 2 uses in the next episode. It has 2 uses. One, I'll go ahead and tell you, is what breaks open the large containers. Oh, I can't help myself. We got the next one. Hold on a second. So it breaks open the larger chunks of stuff. I think we had one here nearby. I'll show you. But oh, no, that's not. No, that's not a big one. It's one of the huge ones. I'll show you guys the next episode. But then its other use, its much more vital use, is what will help us progress in the game. There we go.
Contact. K. Wander Wangmo. A young, able spacer. Partial voice data retrieved.
Mirror breach got me. Should have brought flares. Stupid.
Do you remember when she stole that fried dough from her brother and offered it to you? Right in front of him. An egregious act of sisterhood. Signal location uploaded to PDA. Be cautious. Seawater viral load increases sharply out west of the life pod.
Interesting. This is the next one, and I do believe that this takes us to the other thing that we need to. So yes. Again, off screen, we might do a little bit of collecting and stuff like that. But we're gonna wait until the next episode to show you guys what's next in the story. Man, it's been a lot of fun. Actually, I really like Subnautica 2 so far. And although some people have said that the graphics and the way the ocean's made, like they said, it's a more realistic ocean, I've heard, and that makes it scarier. But for me, I think that the first game is still way more terrifying. The second area is a little bit of a different story once we get further on, but that's again a different story. We'll get there another day. Until then, guys, it has been a lot of fun. We will see you guys next time. Until then, you know what it is. GG's.